Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, that was weird. I had to clean off some storage off my phone, I guess. So it's been a while since we lit a candle. So I thought tonight might be a good night to do that. I was drawn to the orange candle. So when I looked it up, it says the orange candle spiritually symbolizes energy, creativity, and success. It says igniting an orange candle helps spark imagination and free expression during artistic or personal projects. It connects to the warmth of the sun to build personal strength, courage, and motivation. It targets the sacral chakra, which governs sensuality, passion, and emotional well-being. So we're going to go ahead and light this candle. Says it's a powerful tool for road opening, confidence boosting, and adaptability. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to light this. I'm going to light it here with you, and we will observe it for a moment and see what it does, and then we will move on to the reading. So for my highest good and the highest good of all. I just heard some fireworks. Interesting. It's quite a large flame. And I will go ahead and let this burn completely until it's burned out. And we'll check on it periodically throughout the reading just to see what it's doing. Okay. So I'm going to set that over here. All right. Now we're going to get our confirmation affirmation as usual. I did move the light. It was like shining so bright in my eyes. So let me know how you guys like this, if this is better or not better. Sometimes it's just like way too bright and it's on the lowest setting, so I can't really change it. All I can do is move it. Confirmation, affirmation. Okay. Anything else? I heard no. Okay. So we have one, and we'll leave that face down until the end. Actually, you know what? So I wanted to do something a little different today. Interesting here on the split. I'm going to use the alchemy elementals to get like an overall general energy. I also find it quite interesting. At the bottom of the deck here, we had fire, wildfire, moon. Hopefully you guys can see that. So we'll see if that comes out. And then we also had sky, wind, moon on the split here. So that's interesting. But we'll see if it comes out. Nope. Okay. The book for this is actually on the floor. It fell on the floor like during one of the readings like a while ago, and I just never picked it up, so I'll have to grab that. Okay, overall energy, please. Okay. Fire Candle Moon. Number 17, which is an 8. This looks like an eye as well. Land Cave Sun at the bottom. My dog wants out. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I did find the book also. Okay. So Fire Candle Moon. That's number 29. All right, it says, some people, are operating under the ass-backward impression that a light grows dimmer when other lights are around. Can you imagine? Oh, what did I just say earlier about the light? Like it was down as low as it could go, so I couldn't change it, but I had to just move it. What the heck? That's like oddly somehow part of this message. Okay. That's just straight up lack mentality, and I can assure you that this could not be further from the truth. The brighter you shine, the brighter we all shine. Still, the brilliance of one's light can only be truly known by the one who bears it and brings it forth, aka you. Are you honoring your light? Do you recognize the magnificence of your spirit? Or are you hiding in the shadows, pretending you're not meant to shine? Bring forth your light, love. It allows us all to shine brighter. You guys, me moving the light is seriously part of this message. That is wild. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna move it back. I don't know, you guys. It's part of the message. What? That's crazy. It's part of the message. Okay. Okay, Spirit. We hear you loud and clear. I'm here for it. All right. What else do they need to know? High Priestess at the bottom, number 2. The High Priestess. Okay. Interesting. is interesting. Okay. What else do they need to know? Love, number 6. Fire energy here too. Leo. What else? Nine of fire. One more. The King of Fire. Passion. Hermit at the bottom. Are you hiding? What? Hiding your light? With the Hermit. Okay. Give me a second. The Gate. I was looking here. I was looking here at these 2 lions. It's the Lion's Gate, right? And the lion is guarding the gate. Something about Lion's Gate. That's coming up in August on the 8th. And Fire Candle Moon is a number 8. King of Fire. The next one out is the 9 of Fire. You may be seeing dragonflies. I don't know why I just got like a Peter Pan reference. Something about pixie dust. They believed. They thought of the happiest memory. So they could fly. Right? Isn't that what that was? I have to look it up. Pixie dust in Peter Pan. It allows humans and fairies to fly, famously paired with the rule that you need faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Yeah, to make it work, you must sprinkle it on and think happy thoughts. I don't know. That's what I was getting right here. And she does kind of look like a fairy, right? With her pointy ears. Or maybe an elf. I don't know. Elven people. I'm not 100% sure what terminology is correct there, but interesting. Faith, trust, and a little bit of pixie dust. Okay. All right. So that might resonate with somebody. Okay. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. And then we have the King of Fire. With the sun. And it almost looks like he has little pixies or something around him too. These glowing orbs of light here. And his heart is lit up. And he kind of looks like a dragon a little bit. I don't know, I just get dragon with that. Could be a butterfly too, though. Interesting. Let's read the King of Fire. King of Fire, spiritual influencer, creative, inspired leadership. When I am aligned with spirit, I am a powerful leader who inspires others. My mastery benefits others as I teach them directly at times and indirectly at others, modeling what they might aspire to. How can I be confident in my own abilities and vision without becoming rigid or closed off to new ideas? And there is quite a steady flame here as well on our candle. Geez, we're already 21 minutes in. And it's burning very clean. It has not dripped at all. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's see if we can get some more clarity on these here. Tell me about the love. Tell me about the love card. King of Wands. Lots of fire, you guys. This is interesting. It's like taking a stand. He seems very confident, this King of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Fire. fool. To fly. To fly. She's gonna fly. There's birds around her as well. They're helping her with these ribbons. Red ribbons. Tell me about the King of Fire. The Ace of Swords. It's the truth. The Ace of Swords. I don't know if these are geese or swans. There are butterflies here too. And the orbs of light again. It's on both cards. The orbs of light. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Let's read these. Actually, I don't know that I've read from this book yet. Not entirely sure. Wait, that was wands. Hold on. Okay, the King of Wands says, he holds his staff a lot like a torch, a beacon of flame and light. Or perhaps he himself is that beacon, gleaming as he does with the fire that burns within his chest, and as a searing crown upon his brow, he lifts up the fiery torch to illuminate the path and strides forward. The ground shifts, and the denizens of the woods step back. The trees part before him, lifting their branches to make way for his passage. The environment shifts to his will and obeys his unspoken desires and commands. The King of Wands is charismatic. The force of his charm is irresistible, such that the very world seems to mold to his desires and bow to his will. He is a source of inspiration and bears his mantle of authority with an ease as if he were born to do it. As if he were born to it. It is his natural element, burning bright within him, blazing in his blood, in his voice, and searing all that his gaze touches. He has the spirit of the lion within him, profound and fierce, dominant and unafraid to chase down what he desires. He springs forth into action with the confident strength and I'm not sure what that word is. And lit grace of the great beast. He is bold and does not balk at taking chances or striking out upon new risky paths. Well, interesting that it said the spirit of the lion, because we definitely have that here. And I said he was standing for something, or standing for something. Love, maybe. The card says love. Okay. Well, we all know the traditional meaning of the Fool. Most of us, anyhow. If you don't, the Fool refers to a new beginning, typically. Although I was getting something a little bit different here with this. I mean, maybe, sort of, not really though. Like a faith, trust, and pixie dust, right? That's the Fool. The Fool is just straight up trusting and having faith. Okay. Let's see what this has to say. It begins with a whispered voice. The serpentine song threads through her days and her thoughts. It beckons, come, come, come. Where, she asks, curious, but there is no response. She ignores the summons until one day that siren song unexpectedly explodes and fills her to the brim. Its pulse is undeniable. Where, she asks again. And this time, the steady beat of her heart is the response. The Fool has come a long way, traveled from far beyond to come to this pinnacle that raises up on the edge of the world. And yet her journey is just about to begin. She senses this with instinctive perceptions as she rises up on her toes, caught up in the breathless embrace of the wind in the moment before the plunge. Her heart pounds and flutters in her chest with the force of 100 beating wings, struggling to break free of the cage of her being, until she feels she must be sprouting wings from her shoulders to glide forth from that place, transformed. Wait, don't, cries a thin, trailing voice from within. Caution, fear, it rails, hold back. Unheeding, she steps forward and ... She stands on the edge of a very sheer precipice, with only the ribbons and the doves bearing her up if she chooses to leap. The fox takes this in. He watches. He is the embodiment of cleverness, but being clever does not preclude being a fool of a different sort. He can't comprehend the leap of faith that she is about to take. So who's the fool? She, for stepping out into the unknown in what seems to be a complete lack of logic, or the fox for being too firmly rooted in the belief of the reality of intellectual thought. The fool is a symbol for new beginnings and adventures, pleasure, passion. She rushes ahead, thoughtless and rash, doing before thinking, obeying instincts. Like the fool, you may stand upon the precipice, gazing out into the unknown. The endless expanse of blue nothing is all that fills the space between that high up eyrie and the ground that is so far away. There is either an oblivious foolishness to the terrible plunge you may experience, or else a wild spirit of adventure and great faith and knowledge in what can and will bear you up and guide you through the times to come. There are unlimited possibilities opening up for the seeker. Yeah, faith, trust, and pixie dust. Oh, I love that. That's perfect. Okay. All right, guys. And then we'll get the Ace of Swords, which came out on top of the King of Fire. Yeah, King of Fire. Ace of Swords. A sword is double-edged. It can slice with the swift assurance of justice to clear the obstructions that hide the truth. It can be the beacon to use intelligence and fairness to achieve clarity. Or it can be wielded with the arrogance of raw power in the heat of rage. These are the two sides of the strength that is embodied in this weapon. Two very different uses of force to work one's will upon the world. Something is beginning now. The winds gather in whirling eddies to summon the guardians of the skies, the wisps and the souls and the feathered ones. From that vortex, something arises that will force the duality of the Ace of Swords to slice one way or the other. These are the sylphs of the air and the guardians for the swords, the winged beings of the sky. A swan is lovely. She possesses downy white feathers and a slender neck that arcs with a sinuous grace. But that delicacy is a facade that cloaks a strong body and fierce nature that is unafraid of standing up. The swan will fight to protect its own, and strong wings open to catch and ride the winds across great distances. So they are swans. Thought so. Interesting. And with the Queen of Cups down here at the bottom, yeah, it's definitely something heart-based, something to do with love. For sure. Okay, what else do we need? Let's get a couple of these. This is a beautiful message. Interesting. Okay. What else do they need to know about this message? A lot of cards here. What else, Spirit? Transcendence. And it fell out on the Fool. Didn't it say something about transformation? You have to transform to transcend, right? Not sure. It seems like one must come before the other. Did you see that? Did you see that orb? Go within. And that fell over here on the King of Wands. What else? I guess, can we get one for the Ace of Swords now? Since we've gotten one for the others. Baby steps. You'll know what that's about, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Let's get one of these Alchemy of Awareness. And I did get the Starseed deck out too. So we'll pull one of those to close it out. Okay, Spirit. Alchemy of awareness. What do they need to know from here? Free joy. Oh, here we go. Has your eagerness been hidden, as if enthusiasm is naive or uncool? Life isn't meant to be politely endured. Joy is not a weakness, and excitement is not a flaw. You don't have to wait for permission to light up. Let yourself laugh too loudly. Celebrate what others overlook. There is beauty and wonder tucked into every day if you choose to see it. Allow joy to rise without apology and enjoy life's simple pleasures. Yeah, it's time to let your light shine, right? Let's see if there's one more. Ooh, too many. All right. It says solo spell. There comes a time when the noise of the world must be muted so the soul can be heard. Let solitude be an initiation as you retreat into the temple of self. Oh, didn't we have the Hermit card at the bottom? Yes, we did. You aren't disappearing or hiding. You're reappearing to yourself. Take a day, an hour, a weekend, or a month. Disconnect, sink into the silence, and let the whispers rise. Remember, you are the oracle, and solitude is a power move. I like this balance we have going on here. Between spending the time in solitude, right? And then the free joy card. That's very good. I like the balance. Reflections of truth at the bottom. The world is a mirror, and whether we choose to believe it or not, triggering feelings about others often reveal a self-belief. The trait noticed in them may be the one you refuse to see in yourself. Explore your feelings with curiosity while wondering what self-truth needs to be witnessed. That's why the solo time is needed. It's always good to check in with yourself anyways, really, but excuse me. Let's check on our candle here. Look at this, guys. Still no wax around the edges. It's burning nice and clean, which is great. Nice large flame as well. Very steady. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see what the Starseed deck has to say. What do I need to hear from here, Spirit? Can we get a closing message for the collective from the starseed, please? Or whoever's here, I guess. What do I need to know? Closing message, please. These cards are a bit sticky. It's been a while since I've used them. All right. Okay, we got 2. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And I'm being called to grab the Isis oracle quickly. So you're protected for sure. I mean, always. Always protected. Okay, let's see. What do they need to hear from this deck? Oh. Rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. That's that Fool energy. What else? Man, these cards feel good. It's been a while since I've used them. Proper burial for freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be part of your life so that you may be free. Yeah, where did we see that? Right here, lifting the veil. Anything unaligned must go. That's definitely that energy there. I feel like one more. Okay, and there it was. Scales of balance. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude. What did I just say? I said, I love how we have this little balance happening here. With the solitude and the, yeah, okay. Play and solitude are ways to heal the relationship between the inner masculine and feminine energies. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets to divine wisdom. So dance, sing, and play. It's at the bottom. Okay. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a culture based in fear to a love based community. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. Y'all. Okay. All right, let's look at our confirmation affirmation. It says, my future self can handle it. I was getting the kind of feeling that this is sort of a future-based reading too, so that was interesting. Let's check the bottom of the deck. I always forget to do that. It is safe for me to rest. That must be that solitude energy here. I mean, you have to, rest sometime, right? We all need rest. Resting looks different to everyone. I mean, we all need actual sleep, but anyway. Okay. That's all I got for you guys. Let's take one more look at our candle. Here we are. Just this little guy. Look at how big the flame is, though. It's like almost the same size as the candle itself. That's crazy. It's good. It's a good thing. So I'm just going to continue to let this guy burn out. Yeah. And I wish you all beautiful, beautiful evening. Blessings, positivity, love. Okay. That's all I have for you guys tonight. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.